Saturday. Nephew's back in the chair for that mid-fade action. Right. How's it feel outside? Did it warm up yet? I mean, as far as like sun or?
It did.
Yeah. But does it feel like more humid or is it like more sun?
It's more humid.
Yeah, because it was raining last night. YouTube was good on the Saturday. I had a good week, productive week. Basically in March now. I mean, I know today's the 28th, but that month went by, I feel like 5 minutes. So we are heading towards the real new year. Springtime, y'all. Everything springs forward. Everything starts to grow. Start planting all our new vegetables and plants and everything else. Yes, sir. Never forget the 5 principles: love, truth, peace, justice, freedom. Gotta keep our principles high. As always, we still going old school on the clippers. Got our corded clippers out here. Got our masters. Wall trimmers bought out. Our wall 5-star detailers to shape up. Savvy Bros was good. It's good to all of y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way inside the chat. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button as well, of course. The man is like 60 subscribers from 1,000. So y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Over 1,400 videos on the channel for y'all to take a look at and be entertained with. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Appreciate it very, very much. We're going to do a mid-fade with curls on the top for my man's right here. Still going to the top or you trimming it? So he's going to keep his top. We're going to curl it up. And we're going to give him that fire mid-fade, as we always do. The man DripMoor. Yes, sir. So we're going to court it, people. We're going to court it. No doubt, Jesse. Porturis, I appreciate you. I'm gonna definitely everybody that subscribes to me, I subscribe to them back. So as always, we always reciprocate love. Over here, we got 5 principles over here of love, truth, peace, justice, freedom. Positive vibes over here. Okay. Well, y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm about to put this bit fade on my man's right here. My nephew in the chair. If y'all new to the channel, y'all gonna see his face on a lot of videos for years on my channel. Because this fade gets lots of views. His fades always come out fire. So y'all pay attention while we put in this work. We're gonna have some fun with it. You know what I mean? We're gonna narrate the cut. Y'all let me know where y'all from in the chat. What cities y'all from? What countries y'all from? Represent where y'all from. Let me know so I could tap in to your culture, wherever you're from. Positive vibes only over here. Just letting you know up front. If you come with negative vibes and say all these crazy things, you're out the chat. I'm banning you from the chat. I'm just letting you know right now, so don't bother waste your time. Alright, so I'm gonna get ready to rock and roll on this glorious Saturday that the Most High has given us. You gotta be thankful being alive today. Never take for granted that you got life today. Somebody didn't wake up today. Keep that in mind. You are one of the lucky ones that woke up today. Okay, well, matching now. No, I like to match. Y'all gotta get my match on, y'all. Check me out, YouTube. I gotta get my barber fit on, man. Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm doing it wrong. Hold up. I ain't gonna play myself. I'm gonna take off my. Take that off first. Then I'll put my camo on. The barber's gotta look good. I'll be cutting. If you look good, feel good, we give out good cuts. Great cuts. This ain't great clips, and we put on the accessories. Okay. Got the olive fit onto the. Oh. Yeah, we about to put in work. On my shorts, I got my Travis Scott shorts on. My Travis Scott socks to match. And you know the DripMoor hat got going. Okay, now we ready. Yo, y'all want to see the barber fit real quick? Hold up. Let's check the barber though. Let's check the barber fit real quick. Hold up. Let's check the barber fit. So we got the DripMoor hat. Got the olive. You got the Travis shorts with the Travis socks to match. Feel me? Looking good, feeling good. That's what it is, man. That's what we doing. All right? So how we starting off today. We feeling good, looking good. You know this fade about to be fire. Now I'm about to put in this work. Okay. You know I'm about to put in this work now because your man's feel good. It's a wrap. All right, so we're going to ball them out first. You know what it is. If you're not familiar. The mid-fade, we're going to ball them out. This is our first guideline. Ball guideline. As you can see, these wall trimmers takes off the hair real quick. Let me zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see. Okay, right there. Boom. I can get a little bit more detail on it. These wall trimmers, since they plugged in, man, full power, full send. Getting the hair off quick and nice. Quick and good. Use the word nice. Nice means foolish. Nice means stupid. Use the right words. Correct ourselves. Okay. So we get that hair off pretty quick. You know it's a Saturday, so I don't want to keep my client in the chair all day. I want to let him enjoy this weekend, so we're gonna put some motion on this cut for us. Enjoy the weekend. The weekend is not that long as we want it. I would prefer a 3-day weekend. I prefer to be off like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I would love to have a 3-day weekend. Either Friday or have Monday off, one of the two, but at least 3 days. Type in the chat if y'all want a 3-day weekend, man. Y'all people who go to work, people who go to school, type in the chat if y'all would love a 3-day weekend instead of Saturday and Sunday. A break from school and a break from work. A 3-day weekend would be perfect. Even them out. 4 days go hard to school and work. 3 days go hard to play. Or we can reverse it. 4 days go hard for play. 3 days hard for work and school. You only got a little bit of time on this earth anyway. You can dedicate all your time to outside stuff. Alright, so we got this board line pretty much done. So we going down using these type of strokes. Now, what I like to do here is once the majority of the hair is off, what I like to do is just take some powder and put on the side of the scalp. Now this will dry up the scalp real dry, right? It's going to dry up any little tiny moisture, because remember, we're removing the hair to bald. So we want a clean bald canvas. So we're gonna dry it up real dry with the powder, right? Then we're gonna go against the grain with the clipper. Now that powder's gonna help you out because it's gonna dry up the scalp. When the scalp is more drier, you get a cleaner cut. Dry plus being clean, for that matter. Now we're gonna go against it right here. Don't mind my client, I got plenty of fans in here and air circulating, so our clients always get relaxed and they doze off because they're relaxed, they feel good, they know I got positive vibes, and they know I won't hurt them. So all my clients, even adults, children, anybody, they always get relaxed and fall asleep, so don't mind that. I actually am encouraged by that because most of my clients are very relaxed when they come get a haircut by me, which is good. That means they feel like they're in good hands. And trust. Trust is the main factor when you're giving a service to your client, because if they trust you, they totally relax and they leave everything up to you. Everything is up to in your hands. And I feel real good when my clients trust me that way. And another thing too, I always still keep my services up for criticism and up for, positive reinforcement in regards to my client or anyone else. So if I have a way to improve, I will definitely take constructive criticism from my client in real time, not after the fact. I want to make sure my clients leave with a fire cut. You know what I'm saying? With a more fire cut. So if anything's wrong, they need me to make some adjustments or little adjustments to make it better. Their experience and the cut or the cut. It don't even have to be the cut, it can be the experience. It could be something that if they state their opinion, they can add value. So I believe that's the best way to become successful. Is take heed client's or anyone's, particular opinion. Sometimes you don't have to take the whole dialogue. You can take a little piece, a nugget from it, and add it on to what you're doing to become better. That's the part about trying to become a master. It's always improving. Never thinking, all right, your system is perfect. You know what you need to know, and that's it. You're not willing to learn or add on. You always got to add on. Numbers are infinite, so you always got to add on. All right, so we are pretty much done here. The boarding process, see? All the hair came off clean. It's not just because of the clipper, it's because of the process and how I set up the cut. So we're done with the balding process there. Always clean off my clippers after I use them. I never put them down dirty because you don't want to pick them up again with that same dirt or, debris, I should say, not dirt, debris. And put it back on your client's head. Of course, we always use the Andy's Cool Care. Take out my Zero Guard, spray that down, let that sit for a few seconds. 1.5 guard, and these purple bars, of course. Alright, so we're gonna start on the bottom of the fade. I know his hair is very thick, so we're gonna start in the middle of the clipper. Middle notch. Well, I got a Lucas haircut. Oh, Lord. Positive vibes, people. Positive vibes. Woo! I love that. I love that sound. That master clipper's cutting. It's a lovely sound. So we're in the middle. Clipper. Now we're going to close the clipper. Soften up that bottom line. Clipper close. Soften up the bottom line. Clipper close. Okay. So clipper close. Now what you want to do, we want to take out that bottom line. Whatever you put the bottom line in with, you want to use, take out. So you use the wall trimmer to pull it out. So we're going to use the wall trimmer to take out that bottom line. When you're taking out the bottom line, you come up from the bald area first, up into the hair. So you can slowly fade it out, the bottom line. I love these wall blades because they're real sharp, but they're not aggressive when you go up against the grain. They kind of almost fade without taking out the line completely. So they give you a few strokes on the bottom line before it goes bald. Okay, so we got that bottom line out. There. Okay, bottom line is out. Okay, so we're going to put the clipper on the second notch before close. Let's touch this area up a little bit for better transition. Okay. Now we got the zero guard on, open, which is a 1. Against the grain. Zero guard open. Against the grain. Zero guard closed. Underneath that. Okay. That's a zero guard. Go with the clipper open underneath that. No, matter of fact, 1 notch down from the clipper open. Go underneath that. Okay. We're gonna go to the middle of the clipper, 3rd notch. Underneath that. Switch it up. Okay. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. As soon as you enter the building, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. 1.5 close. So the parietal ridge is the parietal ridge, crown, occipital bone, nape area. Make sure you know your different parts of the skull when you're cutting, when you're barbering. So you can be accurate in regards to how you want to approach the cuts. And this is from my 90s nostalgia. Got my corded clipper doing work, my Andy's Masters black label with the 3-prong cord, so that power's coming in. Lovely. Got the zero open to attack that area right there. Soften it up a little bit. Gonna have a better transition. And I'm gonna put it down with the middle notch. Zero guard in the middle of the clip in the middle notch. Soften the transition a little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna fade the middle and the back of the head. Same process. Always make sure your client is clean and comfortable. Middle notch on the bottom of the fade. Same process, 3rd notch on the Masters. Third notch. Okay. Close the clip up. Soften that bottom line. The way his hair is so dense, I could close my clipper. Probably use that for my first guideline. He has very dense hair. A lot of hair follicles in each area. So the traditional process is a little bit different for him because the hair is much more darker for him. 2nd notch above close. Fade out this top half. Okay, now we're going to get trimmers. Fade out the bottom. So we did in the first half, the trimmers. Fade out the bottom. Take your time, go up from the balding area and go up into the hair. You got the bottom line. I said I love these wall trimmers. The blade. TY 5-star blade. Because when you go up, it fade into it. It just won't ball it out immediately. So it gives you a chance to ball out the line without taking the fade up. I've been cutting a long time. I could actually fade with these going up either way. I just take off some tension off my hand and just fade up with it. Okay, so our bottom half is pretty much faded out. Y'all like, share, subscribe, enter in the building. Appreciate that. Hit that like button. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. I believe I'm probably about around 940 now. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Zero guard open, which is a 1. And Corrado Ridge over here. Zero guard closed. Okay. Sometimes here you got to go across it to catch all the grains. Okay. We're going to hit the bottom of that with the clipper one notch down from open underneath that 0. Finish that transition. Get that up. Now we're going in the middle, 3rd notch in the middle. Okay. Let's take it a little further. Because the back area is only a little bit darker than the sides. Okay. Okay. Clipper close. Right. 1.5 open. 1.5 closed, I'm sorry. Let's catch some of these strays right here. Same thing on the side there. Catch some of these strays, smooth it down. Down the Corrado Ridge. Now going with the grain. There's a very curly hair pattern, so we go with the grain so we can expose the wave pattern and the curls as well. Keep that in mind. You gotta know what type of hair you're dealing with. So when you're cutting it, you're not just cutting it. You're trying to expose this hair pattern. You're trying to expose the best part, accentuate the best part of your client's hair. You gotta keep that in mind. You know your client got thinner hair, less dense hair, when you don't want to go with the grain, you want to probably fade. You probably want to fade down, just to keep your hair dark at all costs. See what I'm saying? So these are the things that are in a barber's mind that you need to be thinking about when you cut your client's hair. You just don't want to cut their hair you want to make an assessment. Like, I know my client right here has dense hair, so most of my hair cutting is going to be against the grain to expose, you see what I'm saying, that wavy hair pattern that you see. But if he has real thin hair, I want to fade down to preserve his hair, because his hair is going to fade faster and it's going to get thinner faster. So keep that in mind. So we got third notch as we were doing previously. Third notch. Clipper close. Soften up the bottom line. We're going to keep with the same program. Clipper close. Okay. Got our trimmers. Bring out the bottom line. Always start from the bottom. Start from the skin line up into it. Don't start at the line. Start at the skin line up. Make it fade out. No bottom line. Always keep a clean canvas. You got a brush in hand. As you see what I have. You got brush in your hands. You can clean the canvas. You can see what you're doing. Bottom line faded out. So we're going to come back with the master. Second notch before close, just to clean up the bottom over here. So what I do is, I call it a 3-2-1 system. Third notch in the middle. Then I go to 1. I don't go 3-2-1 actually. I go 3-1-2. I'll go to the third notch. And I go to the 0 notch, which is all the way closed, for the clipper without a guard. Come back with a trimmer, take out the bottom line. Then I go to the second notch on the clipper, and fade out the rest of the bottom of the fade. The bottom of the fade is very important. You got 0 guard open, which is a 1. Carotid ridge right here, picking it up with a 1. 0 close now. Underneath that. Love that crunch, man. Love that crunch. Man, these masses ported. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. Most clippers, when they make the design of their clippers, they make them basically, they base it off of the design of this clipper. They want them to sound like this. They want them to crunch like this. Talk about a quiet clipper. Y'all can hear me clearly. All you hear is probably my fans in the background. And my voice. 1 notch below open. Okay. Third notch. Underneath that. Oh yeah, I'm not sponsored by Andy's or anything. This is just my, natural opinion. A natural opinion in regards to. I brought these out. I got plenty of cordless clippers. Yeah. One Got it on the second notch before close, coming underneath that. These are Miami's Black Label clippers. They have a 3-prong port. So the electricity in these are coming out bananas. Constant flowing of power. Clipper closed. Close. Alright, we got the 1.5 on. On this side, we're not going with the grain, going against. The hair, on each side of the skull, the hair grows different. One side, each side of the skull is totally different measurements as well. All these different things you got to keep in consideration. With the parietal ridge, go with it. Let's take off those flyway hairs. With the grain, you expose the hair, texture and pattern of the hair. Now we're going to come back with the 0 open. 0 open. Against the grain. Okay. So we're open still. We're working this area parietal ridge. We're going to close it halfway, little notch. 0. Work that parietal ridge. Lighten it up. Close a little bit more. Second notch before close with a 0. Take our time with it. Work the area. We're almost there. We got 0 close. Finishing out. Okay, looking good. The shape of the front, taper down the front. Let him enjoy his weekend, as I promised. Okay. Yes, sir. All right, so let's taper down that front, right here, line. Down. And you do this so you can get a sharp shape up. So you want those edges to be thinner and you want them to lay flat. So when you're touching with the liners, tap and go. Okay. no time with this. I'm gonna hit them with the sharper liners first. Maybe the corners I'll use the 5 stars. I'm gonna tap them off with these first. Get that sharper line. What you can do here as well is you can hit the area with some hairspray and freeze it up. If the hair moves a lot, you definitely want to take a comb down the hair so you can assess what's going on. This type of hair though, I don't need any hairspray. Like I said, he has more dense hair. Alright, so we're going to start from the middle. The corners, I'm probably going to use my 5 stars. Possibly, I'm not sure. I will decide that. Tapping, right to left, the middle, each side. We're going to catch our vertical bar. Vertical bar. One vertical bar, we're going to tap them on the other side, get the other vertical bar. Make sure you do your vertical bar, you just pull the skin up. Okay. Sir. The results. now we're going to check out the fade. Make sure everything is copacetic and official. We're going to curl him up. Send him on his way. Got 11 minutes on the clock. One fade and, trim them up. Touch up any loose ends. Flyway hairs. Just make sure everything is copacetic. Okay. Good. These hairs on collateral ridge. Stop. Keep them up. We're going to curl at the top of the hair. That's why I didn't touch the top per my client's request. Curl them up. Curl them out. Enjoy this weekend. Always making little adjustments, little touch-ups, refine the cut. Give it your best. Always give it your best. Okay. Those adjustments. Make sure cut is fire. Always can make things better. Okay. All right, let's curl them up. Get my adjustments. Let's curl them up. Curl them out the shop. So you can enjoy this weekend. We're going to apply some agua. Universal solvent. Put some water in there. Woo! Wake him up. Got water to do it. Got water will do it. Some curling cream. Water will do it to you. That curling cream in. Bang, 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 bang. Work it in with the fingers. Work it in. Then we're going to take my curling tool and curl them up. We're going to work that in first. Make sure it gets in there real good. Leave no hair dry. Make sure everything is touched up. Yeah, man. Took water curling cream too. On the left, so his hair was really dry. So took all that. What we're gonna do? Set the stage. Set the stage for a winner. I'm gonna hit them up. Cherry bomb. Oh, we got them here. Hit them up with cherry bomb. Sure, hit them up. Got some aftershave. We're gonna do some a little bit more powder. And if we didn't put a lot of powder on already, we're gonna put some more. Give it some more. All right. Up. Do that. Check this off right here. Sponge them up while this hair is still moisturized here. So we can get that. Get these curls popping. Normally do. So you're not pressing down. Just let the tool work for you. It has grips on the side, scripted on the side. Circular motion, clockwise motion. Little clockwise. Sure. Curls popping as usual. Get some aftershave going. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, man. Finish them off with the hair on the neck. You gotta make sure that hair on the neck right there, crucial. If you get that hair on the neck, this mom will not bring them back to you. So I'll take my more gentle clippers and hit up the neck. As you can see, he's not even flinching, so they are smooth. I used this on my neck last night when I got a shave myself. Take off all those hairs. Trust me, this hair is there when you. That's why I spray the aftershave. And the aftershave will reveal the hairs that are there on the bottom of the neck when the moisture is there. And then the water and all that moisture that's sprayed on it. Even the hairs as well. Definitely. Line one more time for the line. Make sure. Good. Sir. As per usual. Excellent results. We're going to definitely do a 360, of course. Trying to see what's going on with this fade. With the fade Saturdays. Sure. Always gotta have something to clean up the ears too. This hair is definitely getting there as well. Okay, y'all, do a quick 360. I'm gonna make a little quick video too. Gotta put that WYFL rhythm on it. Ready? For my yard people out there, ready? Try to see what's popping. Alright, y'all. See what it is. Your man's right here. Whew. Blurry Saturdays with your man DripMoor. Yes, sir. Y'all see it. I know this guy. I know what it is. Curls on top. It's your man DripMoor. Peace.